So I saw egg noodles hanging around at the supermarket, and I decided to try them. Every recipe I watched seemed to compromise of just throwing things one at a time in a pan, and then you have your noodles. So I decided to try it. I start with a pan full of sunflower oil, 2 finely chopped onions, and then I add a teaspoon of brown sugar, and then I add white vinegar. This is how I cook when I want to caramelize onions, but at this point this is how I cook onions all the time. And you want the sweetness, you know, in the noodles to bring out that Asian flavor. Anyways, so you move everything around, and then you add chopped garlic and ginger, not grated, because you want texture in the food. After moving those around in low heat, I only started with high heat when cooking the onions, and then I reduced it from there. You add your vegetables. It's the color. That's carrots, green peppers, and a not very ripe tomato. And then after this, I added potatoes. Now, I didn't know why I added potatoes. My mom wanted me to add potatoes for some texture, and at the end I agreed because I was going to shove in a lot of soy sauce in here, and soy sauce has a lot of salt, and potatoes, if you put in a food that is very salty, it just sweeps up the extra saltiness. So that's why I did it. Pretty smart. Anyways, after that, you add any spice you want. I started with cayenne pepper, a little bit of black pepper, and then I added dried oregano. And that is oxtail soup, approximately a cup. My mom always has some hanging around because it's full of gelatin in the fridge. So I just heated that up and added it in this. So now I'm going to leave it for like 15 minutes. Then I'm back. Everything is so well done. So I'm going to add the noodles. How I cooked the noodles was 3 minutes in boiling water. Then I passed them in cold water so that it doesn't get soggy. Now, when I was turning this around, I was like, where did the sauce go? I think I cooked too many noodles and I forgot to cut them into half. So moving these around in the pan was really, really hard. My sister told me my singing is still bad in this video, so I should stop. Not gonna happen. Anyways, I decided to start dishing everything up. Look at my struggle with those long noodles. And then halfway through, I remember I cut basil that I was supposed to put it. So I put the basil separately. And then again, I remember that I boiled 2 eggs that I was supposed to add in. So I added them separately. But this was so delicious. Everybody came back for seconds. So nice.